All right, well, let's see here. It looks like we have microphone. Just listening on my feed here to make sure. Doesn't sound like it though. Test 1, 2. Test, I'm seeing it there. Interesting. Not exactly sure why. Looks like it's there, okay. Not very loud. Let me turn that up. Maybe that's why. How about now? There it is. Okay, well, here we are, guys. It is Wednesday. I can turn this down and we can get back into this. It is Wednesday. I am currently, it says I have stubs here, but I do not have stubs here. Oh, I gotta switch this up. Hold on 1 second. You have to do this. There we go. Now we're talking. Yep, no Stubbs here, just me. Stubbs was right here. And I don't know what he heard that made him come out. I was just looking all around to see if we had any kittens. We don't have any kittens right now. This is not going to be good. All right, guys. So this is, if you're new here, this is our store called Kittens and Cards. I stacked all my stuff up very neatly here. I'm sure you guys would be very proud of me. And if you remember correctly, we threw Mindy over here as a third cashier in this room. But if you watched today's episode, the idea was that we were going to get more people in and out. So if people came in, if they did their shopping in here and then came in here, they wouldn't have to go the whole way back through here and wait in line to get out. They could just go right to Mindy and out the door, allowing someone else to get in here quicker. But for some reason, we went from 43 or 45, 6, 7, that area visitors per day to 127. So I don't really know what's happening there. And then in here, if you missed today's show, after the pack openings today, but before tomorrow's show, I'm going to clean out these shelves and this shelf and take these out. They're going to go back. Mainly, I'm just taking them out because we have to, if they're there and they're empty, the AI, the customers will come to them as an option to buy something. And if they don't see anything there, they won't buy anything. And that could take away from them going to a shelf that actually has something. So we do have a lot of work I still have to do. I'm going to make this whole table, both sides, nothing but card sleeves. And then I'm going to make this entire wall the whole way across as soon as we get rid of this square right here in level 90. So we'll be there before we know it. And we're going to have shelves the whole way across and the whole way down. It's going to be nothing but play mats. I think that's going to be really cool. So I have to slowly pack all this stuff up and find a place to put it. Now I did buy a whole new shelf here, so it could end up on there. I don't know yet. I still have so many see this here? Technically, this is what I said I need to go against. I'll fix that later though, because I don't want them to stop there. But that's for another time. Today, we are opening packs of cards. I was kind of stalling a little bit, hoping a kitten would come in, but we'll see. We know how to get them in here. All we have to do is get the cat treats, and they will be in here. Now, I want to keep track of my... I'm going to do this with Excel. How nerdy is that? I want to keep track to see if we get our money back from these. Now, we're just going to do it with just hits over $100. That's what I have it set to stop at. So let's go ahead. I'm going to... you can't see this. I guess I can show you. Let's see. I think I can do that. Yeah, there you go. My screen. Now, last week, I actually went as far as to put which card values I got from each pack to see which packs were the best. I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I do want to... 1 second here. Hard for me to type and everything at once. There we go. I want to just have the prices, and I want to do it in Excel because then I'll be able to click a button and add it all up real quick. This is so weird that I am doing this. The last time I really deal with Excel, I deal with it with my tour. But for the most part, I haven't dealt with this since college, which for me wasn't that long ago, but still. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to start typing up the prices here. And I have it big because I'm legally blind. So yeah, we got to do that. So, all right. Now we can officially get back in here and start pulling cards. There we go. And I want to start with, let's see here. I want to start with some of the cards that may not necessarily get us the most value right now. I like to start off light. Here we go. Scarlet and Violet. Oh, I forgot to push the button. There we go. Oh, did we get hit already? 120? Okay, let's see if I can do this now. I'm going to do that, and then I'll go over here and I'll type 120. There we go. And then I'll come back and see if we got any other hits. Okay, this is going to work out nice. But that was like first pack. I assume we have volume on the actual game. Let me just listen real fast. Yep, we do. Perfect. All right. I really want the kittens to come in. $480. Nice. I have no idea who that is. That's that. I mean, I have that guy on Pokemon Go, but I don't know who it is. 480. Okay. Got to go back over here and put that in. Now we have to get 15,200, I think it was, by the end of it. And I will have to do a quick research on how to add all those up. I know you highlight all the cells and then you go to the cell below it and you do something. I just don't remember what it is. Wow, look at that, guys. A Kecleon for 722. Okay, that's 3, not just hits, that's 3 really decent hits in one box of Scarlet Violet at that. That is crazy. And that's without any kitten luck. Oh, I do have to remember I need to save some of these boxes. Oh, I'm not going to remember that, guys. I know I'm not. Okay, let's go with some of these Twilight Masquerade cards. Alrighty, righty. Hopefully we get a visit from some of our friends we haven't seen in a while. Maybe we'll see... who do we have? Anna was, I guess, 2 weeks ago, our friend from Canada. And then we have, of course, Major. We haven't seen Major in a while. Hopefully she's doing well. All right, come on, let's go. Let's not let all my luck run out yet. Still haven't gotten over 1,000, so it can't stop yet. But we are well on our way to getting 15,000. I mean, in the first box, we're over 1,000. So we're over, that's pretty good. We have, let's see, 6 boxes and there's 8 different types. So we have 48 boxes. And in the first box, we got $1,000, over 1,000. So that's, we're going to get our 15,000 today. I hope I didn't just jinx myself. Ah, okay. So remember where to go. Remember, keep this. I'm going to put it right here. There we go. I do not want to forget about it. Why do I keep randomly grabbing for cards and it just happens to be a Stellar Crown? Okay, so here's some Paradox Rifts. These are pretty good ones. There we go. Veluza 277. Nice. Let me put that in here. Excellent. Oh wow. I came back and there was another hit there. Arctibax 194. Okay. Throw that in here. 194. There we go. Nice. So after the live feed today, I am going to be going to do some Pokemon Go. I can never remember the name of today's raid boss that we're raiding. Blacephalon? Something like that. What's cool is they actually have, in the Eastern Hemisphere, they have a Stakataka. And he's not really relevant in the Go League at all, PvP, but he is, he has a shiny, so I'm going to keep trying to be getting a couple of these. I'm going to try to raid some more of him, but I don't know how much. I really just want to be able to get a shiny, and I want to be able to have a couple extra for people that weren't able to get the Pokemon, because like I said, he's Eastern Hemisphere and you have to raid for it. Some people don't want to remote raid, but I have no problem with that. So yeah, look at that, more Stellar Crown. I just keep randomly grabbing cards and it's Stellar Crown almost every time. Or Paradox Rift. Where are my cheap ones at? Oh, here we go. Temporal Forces. Oh man, if we hit stuff in this, then we know our luck's there. Kitten! All kittens report to the office. That might actually work. When it's time for bed. Oh, I heard someone. Who is... Oh, here we go. Hello. Hi, it's Roy. I think it's Roy. Come here. Hi. He's like, you called? I'll do that at night. I'll be like, all kittens report to the bedroom for night-night. And it's kind of funny because they actually come running sometimes. Hey. Hi. Hey, what? Here. Down. And back up. Oh, there he is. Here's our Roy boy, guys. Our lover Roy. Our lover Roy's here. This is what you guys come for. You come for the kittens. I'm irrelevant as long as we have kittens, right? How you doing? Life treating you good, big guy? He is, it's funny, he's the, he's our chunky monkey kitten, as I call him, because he's just a little fluffy. And, but the crazy thing is, we have a shelf above our kitchen sink where Chaos Queen has a bunch of potted plants. Now, there's hardly room for any of the kittens, let alone our fluffiest, chunkiest, monkiest kitten. But he gets up there. Ah, Pouty evolved. Yeah, we didn't get any hits out of that one, did we? No, I didn't expect to. But he gets up there. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he jumps that high, that gracefully, and doesn't knock over plants. Now, occasionally he will, but every once in a while, I mean, a lot of times I'll walk in there and be like looking for him and he blends in kind of with the plants. And I'm like, how did you get up there without knocking stuff down. It's insane. Oh, Klefki for 720. Nice. All right, 720. And these are how to evolve, so that's awesome. All right, here we go. I went to put that in, and I come back, and we get a King Clang? I don't know if I've ever... Oh, okay. Is that Clink's evolution? I have a Clink. I'll have to look and see. We'll look at that in a minute. 138. Let's put that one in. I like when I leave the screen. There it is again. It happened again. I come back and boom. Okay, that's yeah. I can't read the name, but we have Hitmon. Is that Hitmon something? I'm so bad at these guys. 133 though. Let me put that in. I like when like I said, when I come back and the screen stopped at the next hit already. That's pretty cool. Clink clank. Clink clang. Clink clang. Let me see here. I want to look and see if I do Link. Okay, so that must be his evolution. I have a level 3, and I have to evolve 3 Pokemon for a thing, so a research. So let's do that. I have enough candy. Here we go. Let me get my screen out of the way there. There he is. That's a new Pokédex entry. See, that's Clang. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So Clink is 1, and that evolves into Clang, which I gotta change the name on here because I have it named something different. And then I see that there's another evolution for 100 coins, which I only have 75, so I can't do it now. And that must be Clink Clang. It kind of reminds you of Abra and Kadabra, and then but the evolution is Alakazam. Okay, cool. Let's change this up, by the way, real quick, because we do have Roy here. It's not just me, it is the Roy boy. There he is. Okay. So that's cool. We were able to evolve 1 Pokemon and get him in the Dex. And I'm just 25. I could use 25 rare candies, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not in that big of a hurry. I have other things I can evolve for my research. And we're going to get into another set of these. These were pretty good. What did we get? 2 or 3 hits out of this box? I think it was 3. So that's not bad at all. I hope you all are having a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. I know I wish I could do these a little bit later once in a while. And I really should. That way I get the kind of later crowds because, 3 o'clock. It's just when it's easier for me. But, people are still at work. Even East Coast, they're still at work at 4 o'clock. So, yeah, maybe I'll try to make it where every once in a while I come on at like 7 and do a late night live. We went from $1 to $30 pack there. That was crazy. But hopefully if you're watching this afterwards, please comment and say hi. We'd love to hear from you. Excuse me, guys. We will have the other kittens on here. It's just a matter of getting them. I figured Roy would show up because he just... Roy and Stubbs. I'm surprised Stubbs didn't run in when I called. Especially considering he was there. And then I have this blanket I don't know if you can see this on top of my arcade machine, because Princess has, once I had it up there and she laid up there, and then she just started laying up there the whole time. Is that Venusaur? 281? Oh, I gotta put that in there. 281. Nice, nice. And, oh, see that? Another, we're gonna do this again, okay. What's the first letter of that card? At any rate, 181. I've seen that card. I have that. I think I have that Pokemon Go, but regardless, 181. Let's do that again. I'll put 181 and then I'll come back and have another card sitting there. Nah. But yeah, so Princess was laying in there once, and wow, there we go. A Phoebos, which I actually just caught in Pokemon Go today. 533, that's a good one. All right, this is nice. But she started laying there, and now anytime I leave the room, I put it up there, and yeah, she just, every time she sees it, that's where she likes to lay. It used to be right here until I put the blanket up there. Now every once in a while, Stubbs will be on this chair, and she'll snuggle up with him, which is awesome. Pelipper? Okay, Pelipper, 128. Excellent, 10 packs left. 128. Excuse me. I think that was 3 hits out of this box, too. These Paldia Evolved are pretty low-key fire right now. All right, let's see. What's this one? We're going to open this. Ah, Scarlet Violet. Okay. Let's stare at Bob when we do it. Just get right in his grill. So let me know also in the comments. I like to try to get a conversation going. Do you guys play Pokemon Go? If you do, are you going to be doing any raiding tonight? And also, if you're interested, I can throw my friend code in the description or in the comments, and you guys can feel free to add me, and we'll send each other gifts and all that. I'm trying to get... I have there's a thing where you can get gifts from overseas. I'm in the Nashville area, but I have friends in Japan and Singapore, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Great Britain, where we trade gifts, because if you pin postcards that are sent to you, after so many, you get a Scatterbug Pokemon from that region. And I think there's a handful of regions. I don't know how many there are exactly. Wow, that was kind of a bust. Excuse me. But so I'm always definitely looking for new friends on Pokemon Go to especially do trades or to do gift exchange. We're going to go in here and we're going to hang out with Mindy. Hey, Mindy. You can look over my shoulder and watch all the cool cards we get. My Roy boy. He's such a good boy. So when you watch the shows and I tell you that they're sitting looking out the window, they're right here beside me. I have a window right here to my right. And it looks out into the backyard. And I think they look at the birds and squirrels and all that. And they need to be more intimidating. A double for 105. Okay, gotta go in there, put that in there. I know I'm gonna forget to put one or more in here at some point. But so we have a couple cherry trees. We have all kinds of fruit trees. That's one of my things when we moved here, is like, I want fruit trees. I want to be able to go pick fruit off a tree and just be able to eat it. Wishy-washy, 181. Okay, let's get that in there. And so we haven't really had luck with peaches. But we've had last year we had cherries on the cherry tree, and they were amazing. I mean, they were so good. And I think, and then now this year we also have some strawberries we got, and I want to make sure the birds aren't going to get them. So I can't remember what we did. Chaos is a master gardener. She knows what she's doing with all that stuff, and I think she put some kind of aluminum foil strips on the tree, and it basically the birds don't like that, and so we've got to do that because I don't want them eating my strawberries or cherries because they're good. And we also have a pear tree, which I don't like pears. We have it, and then we have apple. I think we have apple trees. I haven't gotten any apples or peaches yet. Empoleon 1027. That's where the Friday guys slide over and go, damn. You know what I'm talking about. I should get a button. I need to set up a button where I can push it and it just switches to that automatically and then switches back to my camera. I should make a note of that. Hold on, I'm going to make a note of that. Damn button live. I think I'll remember what that means. But 1027, let's get that in here for sure. And these are still our Pouty Evolved cards. And that's pretty darn spectacular, man. Holy cow, I just came back. There's a coughing for 1754. Oh, that is crazy, these pulls. 1754, okay. That is so cool. I need to save this. How do I do that? Here we go. Browse. I'm gonna just save it on my desktop. We'll just call it book 1. I just want to make sure I don't mess that up. Wow, guys, $2,000 hits in that one box of Pouty Evolved. That's cool. That's crazy cool. All right, let's see. Let's grab this guy. Ah, some Shrouded Fable. Okay. Haven't opened any of these yet. Let's go here and hang out with, let's hang out with Brian. Hey, Brian, we're going to poke your eye out with these things. All right, like that. Stand still. There you go. Go away. Donnie, this doesn't involve you. All right. Where are my other kittens? Now, I don't expect Salem to come in unless he... Well, I mean, he does. He comes in and sleeps up there, but... I haven't seen him much today. But I don't expect him, but Princess has been in all day. Stubbs has been sitting on my lap most of the day. And I always feel bad because I'll be working and I've been editing a lot of videos today and he'll jump up on my lap and he just happens to jump up right as I'm kind of ready to get up and do something quick. And so I end up just sitting there for a little bit anyway, let him be comfortable and happy. But then I always kick him off and he's probably like, what the heck, man? Isn't that right, Roy? Let me see if I can show you real fast. So here's Roy Boy. This is what I see to my left. This is my monitor that has my OBS and my chat. And then that's Roy, and that's Roy looking out the window. And then we have this shelf up here. And quite often we have a cat up there too. So yeah, when I say they're to the right, they're right here. And Roy usually lays down. As you can see, he's already encroaching on my mouse pad. But he'll lay down and he'll actually go the whole way over here. He just stretched out. And sometimes I have like this much mouse pad to move my thing. It's absolutely hilarious. His oh hold on, he just laid down. Look, see, he's down for the count, and he's being good. He's not going too far in, but he is starting to work his way. And I have my mouse pad over here a little bit. So all right, Where were we here? Oh, yeah, we were showing you cards. You were bad luck, Brian. There we go. Roy's been doing good for us, though, luck-wise. Ah, some obsidian flame. Very cool. Now, we've gotten... What's the most we've gotten? 1,000? We've gotten 2 over 1,000. Let me see. 1,700's our highest. Now, can we pull something over 5,000 out of all these boxes? It'd be cool if we could pull one that we could... It'd be really cool if we could pull one of those $10,000 cards or higher that we already have. That way we can sell it. But really, I mean, look at this. We have 200 and... What is that, 15? Or 211,000. 211,000. At this point, we really... The money is really just to try to see how long it's going to take us to get up to $1 million at this point. It took us about 117 days. Well, actually about 115 days to get to 200,000 because we got there a couple days ago, which means yeah, we're gonna have some our work cut out for us if we want to get to 1 million before 365 days is up. Grab this box out of the middle. All right, temporal forces. There we go. Oh, hello. Hi. It's the princess. There's the precious princess. Hey. They want to say hi to you. Trust me, they don't come say hi to... They don't come here to see me. They come to see you, you know. And I know you're the precious princess, but still got to make an appearance. Say hello. Want to up on your thing up here? On your arcade perch? Oh yeah, she's happy with that. Anything else here? Want to make sure you guys get your kitten's worth. There you go. And then if anyone comes in and goes back to the tree, you should be able to see that. Okay, so we're gonna need better luck than that, though, princess. If that's the if that's what you're coming in with, it's not gonna be good enough, man. But they are the temporal forces, so I get it. We don't really get anything off these usually. And I'm also, if you've seen one of my last episodes, 106. I don't know who that is exactly, but 106. Okay, let's get that in here real quick. All right, so in the last several episodes, I've talked about 2 things. Number 1, and you guys, if you're watching, you can comment and let me know your thoughts. Number 1 is I've been kind of contemplating getting a Switch to play games here on the channel. Maybe a couple Pokemon games. Pokemon Snap looks really interesting and fun. And also, you know, play some Mario or Zelda or, I don't know, whatever looks good. And so, if any of you guys, someone just like, are we inside someone right now? It got really dark on the screen there. 111. Militic? Okay, 111. Let's get that in here. There we go. So, yeah, I'm thinking about looking into getting a Switch, just the original, not the Switch 2. And hoping that I can get a good deal on it. So let me know if you guys have a Switch and what games you like, and maybe what game you'd like to see me play if I do get one. And then the second thing, as we get a $115, I can't read that. That's my vision, guys. 115 though, we're gonna mark that in here. And the other thing I was been contemplating is actually dual streaming on here and on Twitch. I know nothing hardly at all about Twitch, so I don't know how to set that up really. I'm trying to figure it out because apparently I set up a Twitch just to get my name, and I got I went in and I did the Shmoo Crew, a 2 cannon, which is very cool. 118, okay, get that in here. And then as I thought about it, I did that before I even started really doing YouTube. And I thought about it, and I thought, well, okay, let's go to just Shmoo Gaming. And so I went to change it, 102. Put that in here. And so I went to go in and just get Shmoo Gaming, and it says it's already taken. Well, no one else is going to take Shmoo Gaming. I think it was me, but I can't remember what username and password, and I sent them an email, and it's a pain in the ass is what it is. Savali for 174, okay. There we go. Oh, there we go. A Flapple for 122. Let's keep it going. By the time I come back, we've already got another hit. I like that. There we go. And so yeah, oh, wow. Last pack. And yeah, don't know who that is. 146. I think that was like 4 hits in that one box. Nice. So yeah, our Twitch channel might be called the Shmoo Crew, which isn't horrible. I just wanted it to be Shmoo Gaming, you know. But I know I can, I think there's a way that I can stream on here and Twitch at the exact same time. And that's kind of what I want to learn. Mouse hold for 301, excellent. 301, perfect. And yeah, so I know for a fact that I'd like to try that. I don't know how successful it will be, but it'll just be that extra opportunity for people to see the videos. And hopefully we can kind of maybe even cross-platform, because you know YouTube has my shorts, which you won't be able to get on Twitch. So hopefully we can get some Twitch fans and followers, and they'll be able to come over to YouTube and subscribe and check out our shorts. 43 pack value, that was pretty good. 33, 24, nice. We still need that really big hit though. What was that? That was right here. I don't know how many more of these I need, but I'm gonna collect them all. I'm gonna Pokemon the heck out of these boxes, man. Oh, these temporal forces. I don't think we've gotten anything out of these yet. It's so funny to me that I see new cards like that we don't have in our, that we've not gotten, like right there. How many packs have we opened of these? There's another one. How do we not have every single one at this point? Well, that's a cool looking card. Another card over $1,000 though. 1,009. Okay, temporal forces. Okay, I see you. I gotcha. I understand. But yeah, let me know if you guys know anything about Twitch and would like to see possibly me do something on Twitch. I don't know. I got so much in my head and I just can't figure it out and try to keep everything recording. I need to get back into 7 Days to Die very soon. I'm editing. I recorded a whole series on the game Peggle, and I recorded a whole series on Peggle 2. I've edited all of the Peggle videos, and I am a little over halfway with the Peggle 2 videos, or Peggle Nights, it's what it's called. And they'll be coming out probably in the next, they'll start coming out in the next month. I want to make sure I have content for when I'm on tour and not in town. All right, some Masquerade. Hey, Jeff, how's it going, man? What else do we got? Oh, there he is. Hey, Miles, how's it going, man? Want to watch me open some cards? Here you go. Oh, gosh. Too bad I can't put one of those smelly things out here for just line them up along the road. A Lipard for 1,197. 1197. Nice. What were these cards? Just out of curiosity. Are these the Twilight? Let me see real fast here. Yes, Twilight Masquerade. Okay. Kind of keep a mental of what packs are opening really well. A Ducklet. He is currently in Pokemon Go right now in the wild. Very cool. 128. There we go. And back that. That's 2 hits already. I thought I had a Ducklet on my screen on Pokemon Go right now. That'd been funny. Okay, here we go. Twitch. Yeah. That's going to be a whole lot of learning curve because Twitch interacts totally different. I have to figure out how to be able to see my Twitch chat. See if there's a way to do that where, oh, excuse me, I can actually see it. Now, my son is very big into Twitch, and he'd be able to help me. Unfortunately, he's not here. Let's save those Paradox Rift. We can do these Shrouded. But yeah, if he was here in town, that'd be awesome. Maddie, how's it going? Here we go. Ready? Let's see if Maddie's good luck. And we can go ahead and switch this because we do have Princess. See, isn't that cute? There you go. Now you can see her. She's purring so loud. Move this chair all the way. Unless Stubbs comes and lays in it. Where's Stubbs, guys? I don't expect Salem necessarily, but I expect you 3. And Stubbs is in here right now. 15 more packs. Type Null. I don't know what this card is. We get it every once in a while. But it's 164, so I like that. Here we go. And that was not the best considering it was the Shrouded Fable. We normally do better. Sorry, forgot I was in there with you. All right, let's see what we got here. What's this one? Is that Obsidian? That's Obsidian. We can do that. Oh, man. Donna, look at this. So many stinky people today. Don't come back at me, Donna. You stay over there, man. We were having that trouble in our store where, hey, 211. A Dreepy. Go in here, 211. We're having that trouble where stinky people are getting through. And I think what was happening is when they could only come into our A store, we have our sprayer in there, and then we have the other sprayer right on the other side of the wall, and it can spray through the wall apparently. But when we opened up that other one in the door to B, where people can come in and out of there, they still I think they need 2 sprays, and so they'll get sprayed by the one right inside their door, but the other sprayer is on the other side of the door. Here, I'll show you here in a second, so I can explain it. It's so much easier just to show you. I mean, it's not like I'm not in the game or anything, duh. Let's go ahead and give Princess some love here. There we go, we got Princess up there. So, throw this in here and I'll show you guys what I was talking about quick. So when people used to come in here, this guy right here used to be back behind there. And so they'd come in and that would hit them, and then at the exact same time, this guy would hit him because it's right on the other side of the door. And so they just got nailed. Boom, boom. Well, with that over there, people were coming in here, they'd get hit by this, but they're not getting hit by this one here. And because it was over here. Now I moved it here. I don't know if that's gonna, I don't know if this is too far away from where I am to where the thing is. Now what I could do, as I'm looking at this real quick, I could put, oh, that's what we might do. I could put both of those guys, I could move Mindy down and put the other one right beside that. This would get 2 squirts there, and because it goes through the wall, it would give him 2 squirts here, I think. If this way doesn't work, which I don't know if it will, but if it doesn't, then that's what we're going to try next. We'll science it a little bit and see. All right, we got Shrouded Fable here. It's fun to be able to just sit down and kind of think problems through, right? Like right now, my problem is, where's my Stubbsy? Where's my Stub Muffin? Have you guys been enjoying the Kitten Coliseum section of our videos? Kind of silly, but it's fun. It adds a little aspect to the, a new aspect to just opening packs. They are so intent on being having the luckiest whiskers. What you doing, big guy? Oh, he's oh, we're getting some belly love here. Nice. He's letting me pet his belly. Aurora? Something like that. 174, okay. There we go. So the kittens have new nicknames, by the way. So Stubbs is Crash McStubby, because he is the king of running full speed out the hallway or in any room and needing to make a turn and forgetting that he doesn't have the traction, and so he just drifts right into something that looks like it would have to hurt, but it doesn't. But so we Chaos Queen nicknamed him Crash McStubby. And so he has that, and he has Stub Muffin still. All right, let's see it. Come on. Excuse me. And then Princess, we call her new nickname is Spots, because all the other kittens on their belly, they have like stripes, and she has little spots. And so all the kittens love to fall down in front of you and roll into their back to get belly rubs. And so anytime Princess does that, we're like, look at those spots. And then Roy, I mean, he's the king of laying down to get his belly rubbed. And I thought of a nickname for him the other day, and I called him it, and I don't remember what it was. A Choodle for 120. All right, let's get that in there. We're not putting as many numbers in here as we were earlier. Excuse me, that's not good. What was your nickname? I can't remember. I'll have to see if Chaos remembers what I nicknamed Roy. What do we got here? That is some more Paradox. Here's some Twilights. We can open these. Right now, it seems like the Paradox Rift or the Howdy Evolved are definitely hot cards for us. Donna walked right through us like we don't even exist. Oh, nice. Whimsicott. I don't know if I've ever seen that guy either. 1,186. Awesome. 1186. Okay, let's get that over here. As I said, we're going to have no problem getting our 15,000 today. Especially from the beginning. We had some really good hits in the beginning. I'm just looking right now. Our biggest card is still 1,700. So I know we can do better than that. We haven't even cracked 2,000 yet. A Keldeo for 136. All right. There's another one already. A Servine for 235. Okay, nice. What cards were these again? I hate to keep doing it, but I want to see. Masquerade. That's what happened last time. It was Masquerade. I don't know why I can't remember when we start to open these guys. Okie dokie. Throw this guy in here. I'm going to have to record tomorrow's episode either tonight or tomorrow. It's probably not going to be tonight because, like I said, we have... Well, it depends. I think the raid hours from 6 to 7. So, yeah, we'll be done. We should be done in a decent time where I could probably... I probably won't record because I got to get stuff set up. So I'll probably just set stuff up in the store, do my rearranging, finish all that, and then record probably tomorrow morning, first thing. So I might have that morning voice again. Gosh, just talking about morning making me tired. Okay, Roy is full on sacked out, man. He is straight up flat, head down. This is his favorite spot to be recently. He just loves laying right here. I was going to bring one of my desks back in and put it over here, but it was going to be too much of a pain moving this whole setup over to the left to put a desk over there. So I didn't do that yet. And but he would have loved that. Hey guys, how's it going? What do we got here? Some obsidian, okay. Gotta open them all anyway, so we'll just go with whatever here. Alright, 171. Incinerar. Nice. We also have, it looks like we have 36 cards. We're able to tell how many cards we have over 100. So that's cool. We have 36 over $100. There's 37. Cramorant. 237, okay. And I wonder how many spaces we have on our tables total. Is there... I'm trying to think how many each one holds. Beware for 142. That's a cool card. All right. Nice. Oh, wow. Right away. Ah, Sabrina's Golduck. 195. I'd like to see some more over 1,000, but I mean, we'll take these. Corvisquire for 171. That's second from last pack. Nice. Okay, let's go here. I'm just curious how many cards each of these tables holds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 120 total cards over is what we have. So the more over 100 we get, the better. All right, here's some Stellar Crown. I brought this trash can out here. I probably won't throw any of these boxes away until I'm done with all my rearranging. And then I'll be able to just toss them away. I might need to get another shelf. I'm not too sure. There we go. A Kilowattrel for 155. Excellent. Get that in here. Wonder what we're up to now. I had to figure out how to add all those up. If I highlight them, let me see. I'm gonna do some science here. Let's go 5, and then 8, and then 2. If I highlight those, I don't remember. We'll have to look it up. 164 for Citadel. Okay. Don't know why I didn't hit the button, but that's okay. 164. Only have one more pack. We've been getting a lot of luck with these like second from last packs. That's pretty cool. Let's grab this box right here. What is this? Paradox Rift. Okay. And I'm going to look up how to add 2 cells in Excel. Add 2 cells in... No, wait, that's not gonna... add the... Why am I typing it? Add the numbers in several cells together in Excel. Okay, tap the first empty cell after the range of cells that have been numbers. Want to calculate, tap auto sum. And tap sum. Where's auto sum? I don't know. We'll look at that then. Or giraffe 277. Okay. 277. Enter. Let's see if I do this. I click this. What does it say? It said auto sum. Tap auto sum and then tap sum. There it is. Okay, figured it out. Nice. Excellent. Okay, we got this. Ah, Charmander 376. That's our buddy. Cool. 376. So if I wanted, I could actually probably do I could probably copy all these, Control C, go over a couple, Control V, and then see let's get a running total, shall we? there, and then it said total sum. Okay, we're up to 14,717 right now, which means we are just like a $500 pool away from making all of our money back. That's awesome. All right. There we go. OG Scarlet and Violet. We'll do it. Looking for that $5 hit, and then everything after that's going to be bonus. Magmar, 130. Cool. So we're about 400 away. Not even. It'd be a lot easier if we just get a $400 hit right here. And then it could be like, okay, everything after this is gravy, man. And we haven't really gone through a lot of the expensive boxes. And we got some pretty good hits from the Paldia and the Temporal. Aw, he turned around. Let me show you. He does this too. He'll lay facing the window, and then all of a sudden he'll just turn around and face me. No, you can't do the mouse. I know it's a mouse, and I know you want to, but you can't do the mouse. But it makes it so hard editing when I could just be sitting here petting my buddy, and when he puts his cheek up like that, yeah, it makes it hard. But we do what we can. Okay. Let's move down slightly. Can y'all see her? 134 for Lapras. Excellent. Hit the button. 134. I think we're about 300 away. Not even. Probably about 250. Yeah, probably about 250 away. 134 again. That's for the Celio or something like that. 134. Okay. That's 2 cards in a row. They were 134. Nice. And really just a $100 card, I think, or so. Maybe a $120 card. And we are going to be even for the day. I'm pretty sure we should be able to get a $100 card here. Go with these Paradox Rift just to get the box out of the way. People are just stepping on them anyway. Come on, let's see it. Oh, guys, I made chocolate chip cookies today. They're so good. Figured I'd take them to the folks that we do raids with tonight. You cannot do the mouse. This is my mouse. It's so hard to get anything done when you have the opportunity to just sit here and pet a kitten. $10, $9. These are looking pretty low, man. These are Paradox Rift. These should be way higher. What kind of bizarro world is this where we're getting big hits in Temporal Forces and Howdy Evolved, and our Shrouded Fables and Paradox Rifts aren't getting anything? We were literally 3 packs away from nothing out of this whole case. Oh, well, there we go. Victory Bell, 1605. It was just waiting till the second from last pack again. Get that there, 1605. Okay, well, everything from here on out is absolute bonus. Oh, I don't know if I should throw it away. We're not going to. I have so much I need to do. What are these? Oh, okay, Scarlet and Violet. Oh, right away we get a hit. Blastoise for 141. Excellent. And that's 49. What did we say we needed? 120? I think we said 120. So we're probably not going to get enough to fill that. I bet you between what we get now and what we have in there, we'll have at least $100 cards in every single spot. But I'm not going to go through and look at them all to just pick out so we can say we did that. I just not going to have that kind of time for this. In fact, we're going to be, this will be nice because we'll be putting $100 plus cards in, hopefully for the next 2 days, especially if we can get a couple more. All right, we got a card on the, like one of the first packs here, and that's it. So can we get another last minute? Nah, that's okay. Don't have as far to go for this one. Yike. Okay, more Stellar Crown. I said this in the video today, that every time I say Stellar Crown, I just automatically want to add the word Royal to the end of that. Take that for what it's worth. I don't even drink Crown Royal, but whatever. Rapsia. 122 or 112? 212. I'm dyslexic today. 212. How's that? Now, we did get that card for 1600, but that's still not even the highest card we got. The highest card we got so far is near the beginning, and that was 17. So we still haven't broken $2,000 card yet. We still need to do that. Let's go ahead and switch this back to Roy. Give Roy some more love since he's just laying right here, trying to help with the mouse and everything. Still no sign of Stubbs. All I have to do is get the treats out and I can, he'll be here. I don't know if I want to do that though, because he is then he tries to eat my head. Alright, good. Pouty Evolved. These have been really good. I'll be anxious. I'll be very pleasantly happy if we get another big hit right here. It'll make me want to start getting more Pouty Evolved for a couple days. Well, there you go. Frigigator for $426. I believe that's one we'll be able to sell. I know we have a couple of his cards. I think we have that one. We'll check it out. $426 though. Let me put that in here. Okay, yeah. Pouty Evolved is the way to go. Holy cow. I can't read that. I can't read that. I think that is a I know who he is. I just have no idea. 25.96. Yeah, we moved it back to Roy and we're getting the big ones. Look at that. 25.96. I want to put that in here first. 25.96. Okay, that's our best pull so far. Roy, good job. Good job with those whiskered luck. You're doing good too, Princess. Don't worry. I'm trying to sleep, man. All right, yeah, these Pouty Evolved. That was pretty hot. I love that. We'll go real quick and we'll look in the ghost cards and see if we have that Frigigator fast. Now I know we have that one. 373. I still don't know who that is though. 373. Let me get that in there. Almost forgot. 373. Beautiful. 8 packs left. $2. Okay. Wow, people have been buying these too in the store a lot. It's been kind of crazy. Okay, throw this in here. We'll just put that right there. And let's go into the ghost cards really fast. And see if we have that one Frigigator. That's cool. Look at that. 21,000. 20,000 or 20,000, 18,000, 17, 14, 14. Okay, but that's not why we're here. We're here to see if we have... I know we had two. Already knew we had that. Yeah, we did. Okay. I thought so. 426. Okay, cool. Shrouded Fable. If I remember correctly, we're not really doing too hot with these guys. It's the Paldia right now. And the Scarlets. Those are the way to go right now. I think in today's show, Roy hit a $2,000 plus card in the Scarlets at the beginning of Hidden Coliseum. Hey, there's Stakataka. That's the guy that we're raiding if you're on the Eastern Hemisphere. 211, nice. 211, there we go. I hear another... Hold on. I hear another cat. Look, guys. It's our Debonair Black Cat Salem. Say hi. I didn't expect to see you today. How you doing? You being a good boy? You want to go up on your... Gotta let go of my... He likes to be up there because it is like the king. He's the king of the castle when he's up there. Just gotta keep my eye on him. What? You gonna lay up there by Roy? Huh? Hey, go tell Stubbs we're looking for him. Okay. Sorry about that. See the black cat, you gotta say hi, because he doesn't really make an appearance here often. Go tell Stubby we're looking for him. Go say Stubbs. Alright, back to these Scarlet and Violet. Been pretty okay to us. It is a quiet day here. Not a lot of excitement. Everyone's just chill. This is nice. We'll get out the fishing poles later and get the cats riled up and playful. Before bed. That way they're not up all night. You know how that is. Alright, let's go. Come on. These ones are usually, lately have been pretty decent. I wonder how long it's going to take us. I wonder if we can get to 1 million before we get to 365 days. We're not even a third of the way there yet. I mean, I feel like this kind of puts us on pace to get to 750,000. But I also feel like, you know, that first big step is the hardest. Oh, big yawn. I don't think... It's kind of like getting subscribers here. You know, the first couple, once they start coming in, it's nice. And they come quicker. And so I think that's how this is going to work. We only have a couple more things we need to do as far as walls to open up. A Finian for 118, okay. Thank you, Paldia. There we go. And we can't get... I think we have to be level 105 to be able to open up all the walls. And hopefully, I mean, that's going to be a while for us. And I'm hoping by that time, maybe an update comes out where we'll be able to open even more. Especially the front room. And get us new products to sell. I think I have almost everything. I haven't unlocked all the play mats, but I will since we're going to be putting them in that room. I just hope that's enough space for all of them. I didn't count to see. If for some reason it's not, we will put a couple of those other shelves, those little cubby shelves that I have in there. We'll put a couple of those in. But I'm hoping we have enough. Just, this room's gonna be a mess. Alright, here's some temporal forces. These guys must get really irritated with me. Quagsquire. Quagsquire. Quagsire. Quagsire. Okay, 138. Alright, let's put that in. Go. Yeah, every day they just come and wait to come in. Sometimes I'm doing YouTube shorts, sometimes I'm doing this. Sometimes I'm rearranging, but every day just people come in and look like little sad puppies looking in the window. Like they want me to adopt them or something. They're just waiting to be able to come in and spend $1,000 and get their hug. That's what they want. That's what they really want. You know what everyone wants. They want one of our hugs. Oh, that's the camel dude. 185. There we go. Oh, Roy boy. I'd move it back over to Princess, but you know what? You're normally luckier than her. Now, you weren't in those particular boxes, which is kind of sad. What do we got here? Let's get these 3 out of here. Twilight Masquerade. Let's check out some of these pack totals. $2, $4, $6, $6. Horrible. Horrible. Come on, man. Now, these aren't supposed to be $1 billion, but we should be able to get up past 15. We're going to be stuck with these white bulk boxes forever. Especially the Destiny. I thought the other day, I went back and there was a lot missing from the back stock. And I was like, oh man, it's so awesome. We're actually selling them. Yes, because I lowered the price. And then I realized that I put that shelf outside and the guys filled it up. And so, yeah. Maybe I should get a second shelf for outside. We need to look, I want to see if that shelf is affecting people coming in. Let's look real fast here. They will tell us on the reviews. 4.18. Ooh, that's a little bit low. I mean, oh, there's a 3. It smells. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. It stinks in the shop. Stinks. Okay, so our biggest problem is the smell. And that was just one day. A little smelly at kittens and cards. Well, I mean, we do have 6 kittens. Come on. Okay, fine. But no one's having trouble, so I might put a second one of these right here. Is what I might do. And put out as many cards as I can. That way I'll be able to see real easy if they are being bought or not. Because right now I don't know what's all in back stock and they could be pulling cards out. And I don't know if there are any selling. I wish that would be one of my wishes for this game. Is for me to click on a product, whether it's a tag or whatever. And right now you can see like market value, but that really doesn't, I don't really care about that as much. I want to be able to click on a product and see you've sold this many in the last month or in the last week, day, week, month, even year, I guess. And just, or year to date or something like that. That way, I can keep track and know what is selling as far as certain items. Wow, that's our first hit in a while. Crocular for 332, okay. Good thing we definitely made our money back. But still no hit over 2,000. Come on, guys. Get them whiskers going, big guy. It's because he's sleeping. I think we were getting bigger hits when he was looking out the window at the animals and birds. All right, so Paradox Rift here. We're down to the last handful of boxes. Definitely looks nice. It was actually chilly this morning. It's been sunny all day, but it was cold this morning. And I went out just a couple minutes before I came online, and it was definitely warming up. I'm anxious to try this. We got these yesterday. They're the fans you put on and it keeps you cool. Overquill for 222. Nice. Let me put that in here. And we do try to walk a lot. The total, again, 200 this time. Okay. And with the heat and with doing Pokemon Go and everything, I think this is going to be really nice to have this. Glamora for 180. All right, we're getting hits now. Now we're talking. There's another one. Mendozo for 304. Was that 4 hit there? In this one box alone? So yeah, I'm anxious to try this. I don't know if I'll need it tonight or not. It is, like I said. It was warm. Hey, there's our 5th hit. Ursaluna for 159. 11 packs left too. We could get another one. I think the most I've had, I think I did a short, which may or may not be out yet. I don't know in what order it was released, but I think we get 6 hits, I think. It was just insane. What do we got here? We got, that's Paradox. We got Shrouded. We got Paldia. Let's open the Paldia. I think in the next 2 days we will have surpassed the $250,000 mark, where after paying our bills and at the end of the day, after all said and done, we are at 250. It might be more like 3 or 4 days because I will have to buy all the license for all those play mats. And yeah, I think we have another plushie still, and I think we have another figurine. The figurine, I don't know where we're going to put that, the figure, because it is... We have 6 spaces right now. And there's no doubles. With our plushies, I think we have 2 of the spaces occupied by Ditto. So we'll be able to just take one of those away and add the new plushie. But the figures isn't going to be like that. So I don't know exactly how we're going to do that. That's the OCD part of me talking. Okay, we got some Twilight. We got some Obsidian. What is this? Some Stellar. It looks like we kind of got a little mix match of several different kinds here. What is this the Paradox? Yep. And what was this? I think it's the same as this. All right, here we go. We got 1 Shrouded Fable, 2 Paradox, 2 Twilights, an Obsidian Flame. We'll get that one out of the way. kind of coming near the end, guys. And I am looking at other games to be playing, by the way. As I said, I was looking into the Switch. That would be the coolest, to be able to do that and get a couple cool games for that. But also, I do have a couple games that I have on Steam that I haven't played yet. I have a simulator, Storage Wars type simulator. Dartrix, $199. Okay, have I gotten him before? Probably. I just don't remember. Yeah, do y'all remember the TV show Storage Wars, where they had that Dave guy go, yep, yep. And then, I used to love that show. Totally addicted to that show. And then they did Texas, and there was like one person in there, I can't remember. It was a young lady. I don't remember her name, though. She was cute and fun. But I liked her personality. She was fun to watch. But just couldn't really get into it then. And then I don't know if they did any other episodes of that. I kind of liked Barry. Barry was the guy in the original, and he was the guy that was more into antiques. And I remember he found a guitar in one of his storage units once, and he went and took it to Brad Whitford, who is, if you don't know, one of my favorite guitar players. He's the guitar player, one of the two guitar players in Aerosmith. And that's what he would do, is he would take his stuff to specialty people that could value it for him. So he knew what he could sell it for. And he always had the coolest people. Arcanine, 653. That's what I'm talking about. That's the first big one we've had in a while. Let me see here. 653. Yeah, we haven't had one that big since we had that $2,500 one. And we did have a 2,500. I forgot we got that. So we need one over 3,000. Just to keep raising the bar. But yeah, so there's a game called, I think it's called Storage Hunter Simulator or something like that. And I think you have to actually drive, you drive your little car to pickup truck or whatever to the places, and you have to bid, and then you get it appraised, you go through it and all this, see what's junk, see what's not. And then, oh my gosh, so cute. Hold on, gotta show you guys. I need to set up a cat cam. I have another webcam. I need to figure it out. How cute is this? Look at our boy. Our sweet Roy boy. I need to figure out a cat cam somehow. Like I said, I have an extra one, so it's just a matter of setting it up and figuring out how to do it. We still have our princess back there sleeping. So yeah, I'm anxious to try that game. I also have, like I said, I got to get back into 7 Days to Die, because we have a lot of people that would, watch that on the channel. And I feel like I'm leaving them down, because I just got burnt out on it for a little bit. But now there's a whole new kind of game mode called, what's it called? Section 1's a different game. Voltorb, okay, 163. Let's see here, 163. There we go. It's a mod. I can't remember the name of it, but basically it adds robots in with the zombies, which is kind of cool. District 9's a movie. It's not District 9. I feel like the word district's in there somewhere. Oh, actually, I can tell you real quick here. Let's see, 249 for a card that says Iron Thorns. Let me put that in here. 249, and then let me go real fast. I see we got a hit, but let me look, because now I'm curious myself. Oh, District 0. District 0 is the name of the mod. Oh, Sneasler, 160. Okay, cool, cool. Haven't seen that guy in a while. Oh, guys, I am so excited. Speaking of not seeing in a while. Annihilate, 277. I always have to say that name in my head a couple times for it to, because I just to get it, because I'm like, when I know it's a pun, I just couldn't remember. 277, Annihilate, okay. But if you've been watching my videos, you know that in Pokemon Go, about 6 months ago, I got a research that I have to do where I have to catch 5 executes. And I got this research literally like 2 days after execute became unavailable in the wild. And I think about a month ago, there were 2 different times I was at the park and I caught one. And I think he is back coming out in the next couple weeks as part of the Spring into Spring event. And so I'm really excited that I may be able to get, I need 3 more. And it's been, like I said, it's been months. And I'm just wondering, okay, so when I do get him, which Pokemon that is currently available am I going to, are they going to make unavailable and then I'm going to have to get that? I'm trying to figure that out. Because I'm sure it's going to be one of those, something, because, man, that's a hard, it's the Molten, I believe, or Melton box, or it's where you can get the Molten, I think is his name. It's that research. All right, come on. Roy Boy is sacked out. Let's share the love. Let's go over here to Princess. Give Princess a little love up there on the screen. I've got so much to do, guys. Compared, thinking about like what games I want to play, getting them recorded, and getting into Twitch. That's so stressful for me to think about, but I really feel like I need to include that into my repertoire. And not to mention, speaking of repertoire, I will be going, I don't know if you all can see, can you open my car right behind me? I'll be going on tour in just a couple weeks. It's a very short, just a couple shows, but still. Hey, there we go, 419, that's a good one. Flutter Main, 418, I'm sorry. Throw that in here. And so, yeah, I'm also concentrating on that. And it's always in the back of my head to be writing songs and stuff, which I just haven't taken enough time to do and learn new songs. I am learning a new cover. I got it partway done. Hey Soul Sister by Train. I already do Drops of Jupiter, and I dig that song. That's a lot of times that's the song that I open my shows with. And I always liked Hey Soul Sister. I thought about learning it on the uke, because I have a ukulele, but that's just another piece of equipment I have to take on the road, and yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, I'm not even going to say the name. 1661. That is awesome. 1661. That's spectacular. Oh. 1661. Okay. We're definitely going to get... I wonder if we're going to double our money. I'm anxious to see. We're going to find out as soon as we get done with these 3 boxes here. Let's go with the Twilight Masquerade. Oh, we've been at this for an hour and a half already. That's kind of cool. Tyrantrum for $239. Okay, let's get that in there. We're at 73 cards to go in the table. I would like to get a display case. I want to get like the most expensive display case I can get. That way, people can see all my awesome ghost cards. I've got to make sure it's not one that people can buy the cards out of. I don't want to put one of my ghost cards and have people buy them. So probably for the first couple days, I'll just put any cards in there. The descriptions of the furniture really aren't amazing as far as it just has the name of it. I'll show you here as soon as we're done with this pack. I'll show you what I mean. What about Roy? Okay, here we go. Let me grab that box. Oh, it's really getting crowded over here. Who left all these boxes here? Man. So if we go into the furniture, small card display. Now this is a card table. And then let's see what else we got. Card display table. So can people buy off that? A vintage card table. And then you have big personal shelf. Now I'm pretty sure that that is definitely going to be one that they can't get anything off of. And then huge personal shelf. What's the difference between huge personal shelf and big card display? So we got shelf, display, and tables. I don't know which one. I just don't know which one. This is the most expensive by far. So it makes me feel like that this is something I want to get, but I don't know what it does. So we'll get into that once I get all of my... We're going to open these shrouded first. Once I get all the play mats in there and everything organized, maybe I'll look into getting one of those, because I've been wanting to, but I want to make sure I get the right thing. I accidentally bought, when I first started playing the game, back when I first started playing, one of the first days that I had a chance, I bought one of those cheaper ones, thinking that that's something that people could buy, but they couldn't. And I guess that's how you find out. I guess if I buy one and put a card in there, it would have a price tag if it was for sale. So can't read it mainly because of the way the writing is. It's hard for me to read. 305. Okay, let's get that in. In here, Excel. 305. And there's another one. 106. Magerna 106. Excellent. I wonder what the most $100 plus cards we've ever gotten in one of these pack openings is. I feel like this has to be up there. There is a lot of... Like I said, we're up to like almost 80. That'd be cool to be able to get... I mean, we have one case and 10 packs left, so we're probably not going to get to 80, I don't think. Now, we're only at 75 now. I mean, we could. We've gotten 5 pulls off one box before, but I don't think it's going to happen here. All right, guys, last case. Paradox Rift. Here we go. We're going to give Princess and Roy some love. We're going to switch it out partway through. And, okay, there we go. Iron Moth for 151. Perfect. And then at, 32, we'll switch this over to Roy. $33, $32. Okay, now Roy gets the last of the kitten whisker luck. Can he pull something out last minute? Something huge. Bigger than 2,500. There's an Arcanine for 132. Okay. Sprigatito for 110. Nice. Okay. He's really trying to get us to 80, isn't he? He's not going to get there, but he tried. Last minute luck. Come on, let's see it. We've had so many hits in the last 3 decks. No, not today. Not on that one, I should say. Okay. Boy, you're going to have to clean that up. I'm going to move this guy back in here real quick. Where were you? I think you were right here, weren't you? There we go. Looks good. Okay, guys, let me share my screen. Let's go into here. Now, apparently I can go up here and click this. I scroll the whole way down to the last number. And then I click this button. Click totals and sum. 27,000, and we spent 15, so we didn't quite double our money yet, and we still have to sell this. But certainly by the time we were to sell, if we were to sell the let's go back in here. There it is. If we were to sell all the bulk boxes, then yeah, we would definitely make double. But all right, guys, I have so much work to do here. We're gonna call this the end of the live. That's an hour and 40 minutes. Pretty good. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, if you're watching it afterwards, hit the like button. It really would mean a lot to me. Don't forget to subscribe to Shmoo Gaming if you haven't already. Become a member of the Shmoo crew. Definitely tell your friends. Tell your friends and try to get them to come over and hang out a little bit and give us a subscribe, because it really, once again, really does help. And also, feel free to comment on any of my videos. I do try to respond to all the comments. And that's it, guys. We are out of here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. On behalf of the handsome Roy here, on behalf of the precious princess, Salem, who is not here anymore, the Stubmeister, who never made an appearance today. How crazy is that? And our big dog, who didn't come in today either. I'm telling you. Okay, guys, I'm the Catalyst. You guys are absolutely amazing. And until next time, much love.
Got a pickup truck with patches of rust. To some folks it don't look like much, but it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. I got 3 clear channels on my old TV, PBR in the fridge, or leftovers to eat. Well, it's good enough. It's good enough for me. I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. I spend 40 hours on that graveyard shift, turning a wrench,